To be, so let's kick and push, yeah, and coast. Swing it.
It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Houston Astros. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Just about ready to roll, and on the mound now, Hunter Brown.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go? Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Top of the zone for a strike. So we're off and running in game one. Just missed. Packed house here at Dyken Park. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Dubon. And there's one down. And here now the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swings through that one for strike one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Fly ball down the line. Smith on the move towards the line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Witt with a homer in his last game. That one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Alvarez makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill today, Noah Cameron.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
1-2. Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 now. Just off the inside edge.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Pena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High fly ball out towards left field. That ball's carrying. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. A 2-run homer. It's 2-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. When you're working with this this kind of velocity is so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one's in there, 0-1. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski makes the grab, one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. See, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Isaac Paredes, batting with one down, takes a strike. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of the ALDS. Breaking ball misses down and away. One down, base is empty. In the dirt,
count.
and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. When you're talking about a guy who wants to pitch deep into the ball game, it's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hit in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Tapped out in front of the plate, and that one handled over to first. Inning over. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Game 1 of the division series. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Brown back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next offering is downstairs. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Delicious.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Perez, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Just missed.
That's the ball.
One out, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a man at first. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Just off the inside edge. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, one out. Here's Adam Frazier. Pulls that one foul. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Correa makes the play. 2 down.
Batting eighth, second baseman Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one hammered. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 2-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And stepping in is the speedy Dairon Blanco. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 2-2 game. Back here in Houston, and now it's Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier. The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him. Next offering down in the dirt. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole.
Full count.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Tied up here in the early going.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swung on, belted. It sails up onto the train tracks and out of here. Gone, a home run. And they jump out front. It's 4-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now, Jeremy Pena. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 11.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Cam Smith. He's already homered in this game. That one in there across the letters. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That one
1-2.
way inside.
No, that's it.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. It's now 4-2. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here at Dyken Park, down the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And that misses. 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Fouled off down the right side. And down on strikes. 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Flied to right his first time. And that one clips the corner.
It's 0-1.
On the inside corner for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fly to left his first time. Swing. Inning over. KC down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Houston, here's Jordan Alvarez. Siggy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And another ball.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Isaac Paredes digs in now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
No, that's up.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And now the count is even. Grounder might be two. Off balance speed. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Up next for the
Nice soft
Astros.
hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. First pitch misses. Into left center for a base hit. And Carlos Correa with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Now
Here's Carlos Correa.
third baseman Carlos Correa.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and very nicely done for the out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Vinny Pasquantino. First offering, and it just misses. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher Salvador Perez.
So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Towards first, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail it here 4-2. we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Perez gathers, throws to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive. And it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Noah Cameron is done. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. So they bring on the veteran, Michael Walker.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
1 out, runner at second. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And it's fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the ALDS. And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. He goes down looking.
Oh, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Pena now at the plate as he thought about that one, but held back. And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one pulled foul. Inside, and now it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals 2. Game 1 of the division series. And now the DH, Adam Frazier. Brown back to work. On the ground to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Second baseman, Jonathan India.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Doubled in his first AB.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Royals down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
High fly ball out to center field. Dubon. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyrone Blanco.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Tyrone Blanco. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike 1. Blanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Right fielder, number 11.
There's a strike.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That missed by a lot. And the count 2-1. Just missed.
Ball.
Ripped towards third. Zips it across. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Outside with a breaking ball. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Paredes in the box again. Takes a strike. Tap foul at the plate. That one ran inside, almost got him. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. One left for Houston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here's a 2-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering upstairs.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. And it's a full count. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Royals trailing by 2 here in game 1 of the ALDS. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Hard hit, right side. Altuve slings to first, and the inning is over. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Carlos Correa.
And that misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Next pitch is outside.
Out.
Slider misses outside. On the ground, and it stays fair.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker. He is struck out, and he is walked. That clips a corner. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher,
Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. To India at second for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals 2. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Out to short. Pena slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Yeah.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Ball one there. That one lifted to left. Correa makes his way towards it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7. And it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals 2.
Now pitching for Kansas
So the Royals
City.
bring on a new arm, Taylor
Number
Clark.
45.
Just trying to keep this one close
Taylor
here,
Clark.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight
Leading
back
off
into the
for
game.
Astros.
So digging in,
Second
Jose
baseman,
Altuve.
Jose
He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Clark. He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Oh, he doesn't get the call.
That's a ball.
And a count even 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And it's strike 2.
I think it's the deception, his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Got to be clever too when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Isbell in position. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop.
And now Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Yastrzemski pulls it down. 2 away down.
Now batting, number 11.
On the ground right side. Fires over to first. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals 2. Back here at Dyken Park. We're at the top of the 8th. So here's the Royals DH, Adam Frazier.
Oh, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead. Your starter's still on the mound. And there's a chance he finishes this thing.
Brown back to work. Fouled off left side. Fought off foul. And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting.
So up next, Jonathan India. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now at the plate, Dairon Blanco just missed.
1-0.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Kansas
now,
City.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lucas Erceg. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And first offering is fouled off. Erceg, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And that's outside. Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
The 2-1. Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. On the ground to third. On to first. And 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
2 down, bases empty. So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. That one in triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in. That is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Astros 4 and the Royals 2.
Now pitching.
And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Josh Hader.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Kyle Isbell getting ready to hit. Over 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. And Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. This to third, but that rolls foul. Grounds one to short. Pena. And Witt is out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that
Now
one.
batting, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
So it's their last chance in this one. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt,
1-1.
and it's 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
Hader 1 strike away from securing game 1. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game one to set the tone.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close two-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lovers intertwined with no place to go. It's on kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah, yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it